there, a first down. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Touchdown! Have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. Swift going to try up the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Penny is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk it over, we step aside. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Oh, they'll let Andrews try to run. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now, hang on, we got an injured player down there. Oh, boy, that's Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ, who's hurt it. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. And down inside the 15 he goes. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in. No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Second and goal. The Eagles 5-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mariota yelling out the play call as he hustles everyone to get set. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Malik Harrison. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Aaron Siposs now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Jackson now. That would complete to Crochet. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught by OBJ. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's second and 7. Jackson options out left. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. This decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and they... over in great field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
Check, pick, opposite, green.
And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Yellow, black block, yellow, 1.
From the gun again to Penny. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On 3rd down, Mariota. They set up the screen to Penny. And he's corralled before getting it inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw Mariota. This to Arnold on the short pass. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Olamide Zacchaeus, 32 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Thomas, this taken in right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Play action. Now Jackson buying time to his left. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
From midfield now, here's Jackson out to his left. And this one is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Steps away. To Gordon, out left. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Davion Taylor able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
3rd and goal. Jackson got him, and it's caught for the Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Malik Harrison bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that'll be caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down. But he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football, and he caught him.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jalen Carter breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got...
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. The Ravens on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And they take a knee. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they will take a knee here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go do this thing, baby. It's showtime, baby. Let's turn it up.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you got the lead. You may have ignited them, now they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Mariota. That's caught by Penning. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And it's incomplete. That's one of the strangest play calls you'll ever see. But they'll get it back. It's 2nd down. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say,
and what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of second down calls there, but the incompletion gives them another shot on third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's first and 10. One last shot now for Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.